Welcome to a journey into the desolate, sun-baked heart of the American desert, where the line between civilization and savagery blurs, and the true monsters are often closer than you think. We're dissecting Wes Craven's brutal 1977 masterpiece, The Hills Have Eyes, a film that ripped through the horror landscape with its unflinching portrayal of primal fear and survival. This isn't just a horror movie, it's a raw, visceral experience, a chilling exploration of human nature pushed to its absolute limits. Our story introduces us to the Carter family, a seemingly idyllic, suburban American family on a cross-country vacation, towing their trailer en route to San Diego. There's the patriarch, Bob, a retired police detective, and his wife, Ethel. Their children include Bobby, Brenda, and the eldest daughter, Lynn, along with her husband Doug, and their baby daughter, Catherine, affectionately known as Katie. They even have two German shepherds, Beauty and Beast. They represent the quintessential American dream, a picture of normalcy and comfort, making their impending nightmare all the more shocking and dramatic. Their journey takes a fateful turn when they stop at Fred's oasis for fuel in the desolate Nevada desert. Fred, the grizzled, one-armed proprietor, gives them a cryptic warning to stay on the main road. However, a series of unfortunate events, including one of their dogs running off and Lynn discovering stolen goods in Fred's home, leads to Fred giving them a last-minute, ill-advised recommendation: take a left a few miles up for a more scenic route through the hills. This seemingly innocent suggestion is the catalyst for their nightmare. The Carters, seeking adventure and a picturesque view, decide to take the detour, unaware that they are driving straight into a trap. This moment is a crucial twist, as it sets the stage for the terrifying events to come, transforming a pleasant family vacation into a desperate fight for survival. The scenic route quickly turns into a death trap. Hidden spikes on the road blow out their tires, causing the RV to skid off the road and crash, leaving them stranded in the middle of nowhere. The dogs, sensing danger, become anxious, barking frantically at the desolate hills surrounding them. This is a scary and dramatic moment, as the family's comfortable world is shattered, and they are left vulnerable in a hostile environment. The isolation is palpable, and the audience immediately feels the creeping dread of being watched. The first casualty is their beloved dog, Beauty. Bobby, chasing after her, discovers her brutally mutilated body, a horrifying sight that leaves him traumatized and unconscious. This gruesome discovery serves as a stark warning of the unseen horrors lurking in the hills. It's a shocking and visceral moment that establishes the brutal nature of their unseen adversaries. The family is now truly alone, cut off from civilization, and unknowingly, they have become prey. Desperate for help, Bob, the patriarch, decides to walk back to Fred's oasis. There, Fred reveals the horrifying truth about the hills. He tells Bob about his son, Jupiter, a monstrous individual who, even as a child, displayed extreme violence, killing livestock and eventually his own sister. Fred, in a fit of rage, attacked Jupiter with a tire iron and left him for dead in the hills. But Jupiter survived, breeding with a depraved, alcoholic prostitute known as Mama. Together, they spawned a family of savage, inbred cannibals: Mars, Pluto, Mercury, and an abused daughter, Ruby. This is a crucial, educational twist, as it provides the backstory for the terrifying antagonists, revealing their origins as a product of societal neglect and extreme isolation. It's a dramatic and disturbing revelation that paints a grim picture of the human capacity for depravity. As Fred recounts this chilling tale, Papa Jupiter himself crashes through the window, brutally killing Fred with a tire iron and taking Bob prisoner. This shocking and scary moment confirms Fred's story and plunges Bob directly into the hands of the very monsters he was warned about. The family's nightmare has now truly begun, and the audience is left with the terrifying realization that these aren't just random attackers, they are a family, a clan of savages who survive by preying on unsuspecting travelers. The stage is set for a brutal confrontation between two vastly different families, one representing civilization, the other, primal savagery. As night falls, the horror intensifies. Pluto, one of Jupiter's sons, sneaks into the Carters' trailer, a chilling infiltration that highlights the family's vulnerability. He signals Papa Jupiter, who then sets Bob on fire as a gruesome distraction. This is a truly scary and dramatic sequence, as the Carters rush out to save their burning patriarch, leaving Brenda alone in the trailer with baby Katie. The chaos and terror are palpable, as the family is forced to witness the brutal torture and eventual death of their father. While the rest of the family is distracted by Bob's agonizing death, Pluto and Mars ransack the camper. In a deeply disturbing and shocking scene, Pluto rapes Brenda. When Ethel and Lynn return, Mars brutally shoots them both, adding to the escalating body count. Pluto then abducts baby Katie, fleeing with Mars, intending to cannibalize her. This is the film's most brutal and controversial sequence, a visceral depiction of extreme violence and depravity. Doug and Bobby rush back, only to find Lynn dead, Ethel mortally wounded, and Brenda traumatized. The family is shattered, their innocence irrevocably lost, and their comfortable world utterly destroyed. This dramatic turning point transforms the Carters from victims into vengeful survivors, setting the stage for a brutal fight for retribution. The Carters, once a picture of suburban complacency, are now transformed. Grief-stricken and fueled by a primal rage, Doug and Bobby shed their civilized veneer and embrace their inner savagery. Their mission is clear: rescue Katie and exact revenge. The first act of defiance comes from Beast, the family dog, who, in a surprising and satisfying moment of retribution, pushes Mercury off a hilltop to his death. This is a dramatic turning point, signaling that the Carters are no longer passive victims. The tables are beginning to turn. Doug, driven by the desperate need to save his baby daughter, sets out into the hills, a dangerous and unfamiliar territory. He eventually reaches the mutant family's cave, a horrifying lair filled with the remnants of their victims. There, he finds Ruby, the abused daughter of Papa Jupiter, who, in a surprising act of compassion, knocks out Mama and attempts to carry Katie away to safety. Doug catches up with Ruby, but Mars, one of the most brutal of the mutant brothers, attacks him. What ensues is a savage, no-holds-barred fight for survival. Mars, initially gaining the upper hand, is eventually overpowered by Doug, who, fueled by adrenaline and a thirst for vengeance, savagely stabs Mars, continuing long after he is dead. This is a visceral, scary, and dramatic confrontation, showcasing the raw brutality that both sides are now capable of. Ruby, witnessing Doug's descent into primal violence, weeps, highlighting the tragic cycle of violence that has consumed both families. The Hills Have Eyes is a relentless, unflinching horror film that strips away the veneer of civilization to reveal the savage heart that beats within us all. If you survived this brutal journey into The Hills Have Eyes, please hit that like button, share this video with fellow horror enthusiasts, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the films that dare to explore the darkest corners of the human psyche. Thanks for watching.